It would seem that an Xbox event is coming sooner rather than later, and it could even be announced today. We have teases from Aaron Greenberg. We have two separate reports about the event coming from different sources corroborating each other. Let's dive into this story right now. So first of all, we've seen tweets from Aaron Greenberg who said, this should be a fun week, excited for the days to progress, indicating that something is coming right around the corner. And a lot of people are joking with him because there was recently an Oreo bundle revealed for Xbox. But yeah, so it seems like something is coming. And according to Windows Central, Xbox will now host a new developer direct game show with Arcane, Bethesda, and more. Here's when. But in addition to that, just be like, oh, another rumor from Windows Central. Well, it's also being corroborated by another person over at Insider Gaming. It says Xbox to host new event for upcoming games, report claims. And that was picked up by Jez Central, and it has been corroborated over here on another outlet. So let's read what Jez had to say here, basically. A new showcase has been rumored for some time now. We talked about this earlier, I believe. There's some concrete information on it finally, they believe. Our sources suggest the showcase is called Xbox Developer Direct and will feature content from Xbox and Bethesda. I like that. I'm liking what I'm hearing. We're expecting the show to go live on January 25th at 12 p.m. Eastern time, although that may be subject to change. That would be Eastern, 3 hours back, so 12, 11, 10, 9. So 9 a.m. Pacific. Good time. Games expected to appear include Redfall, Forza Motorsport, and Minecraft Legends, so maybe no Starfield. This will be an intimate look at major games for 2023 as Microsoft seeks to ramp up transparency and frequency on upcoming Xbox games. Xbox needs something. They weren't at the Game Awards. We haven't heard anything about Redfall besides that interview I covered not that long. You can check that out right here. Forza Motorsport just seems like an easy win. I don't know why they wouldn't cover that more often. And it's been very strange that we haven't heard anything. Now, I would hope to see more about Bethesda games, including Starfield. I feel like Starfield doesn't really need a lot more promo, but here's what he says further in the article. From what we understand, the Developer Direct show is slated for January 25th at 12 p.m. on Xbox's official channels, obviously. Although these dates may be subject to change, the show will be hosted by both Xbox and Bethesda with deep dives into Redfall, Minecraft Legends. So basically what I said earlier on. And it's not going to be a full-blown E3 type show. It's just a deeper dive into the... I was trying to hold the sneeze. I'm sorry, everybody. It's just a deeper dive into the games that we know about. What else do we have here? Many of the best Xbox games announced in the past few years have 2023 launch windows, including Redfall and the surefire blockbuster Starfield, led by Todd Howard and the team behind Skyrim and Fallout 3 and 4. I'm getting more excited about Starfield as we hear these rumors that QA testers are impressed by it and everything. And I would love to see more of that game at an event. I don't mean to keep harping on it, but very excited about that one. Let's check out the other outlet and see what they had to say. So basically, reportedly to be called Xbox Developer Direct, the new event will take place on January 25th. Well, they're saying 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. PST. I think they swapped those. Or I did something wrong in my math. Anyway, the showcase will feature games from Xbox and Bethesda, the report states. Yep. So it's all the same stuff from Jez Corden, and Insider Gaming have also suggested that some form of an Xbox showcase is scheduled in the coming weeks. We have reached out to Microsoft for comment. Should a response be received, the story will be updated accordingly. So this has been rumored for some time now. We know Xbox has something up their sleeve. That's the long and the short of it. An Xbox event is being rumored. We could hear more about it by tomorrow. The electric guy came in the middle of this and said he had to shut off the power to the house to put in a new meter. So if you watched this far and you're one of the 50% of people who are not subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell. I hope you like my videos. I really appreciate you watching them. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers and half of you aren't subscribed. So if all of you click that today, I would hit my goal today. Now back to the video. Separately, let's give you a quick update on what's going on with the Activision Blizzard case. So this was posted by Tom Warren. It says Microsoft has published a full-page ad in the Washington Post today saying it's cool with unions. A new year opens new doors. Let's open this in a new tab really quick, and we can zoom in a little bit. A new year opens new doors. As we enter a new year, we remain committed to creating the best workplaces we can for people who make a living in the tech sector. When both labor and management bring their voices to the bargaining table, employees, shareholders, and customers alike benefit. This includes more than 300 employees at Microsoft's ZeniMax Media Studios who have exercised their legal right to vote to form a union. This is in keeping with new groundbreaking labor neutrality principles in the Communications Workers of America and Microsoft established last year. During 2023, we hope to bring the same agreement and principles to Activision Blizzard, which Microsoft has proposed to acquire. We aren't asking the FTC to ignore competition concerns. On the contrary, we believe it's important to explore solutions that protect competition and consumers while also promoting the needs of workers, economic growth, and American innovation. We believe this is the spirit that led Congress to establish the FTC in 1914. It's a spirit worth keeping alive today. This is after they had to they and Activision had to go back and change their statements. So I do find that somewhat humorous that they would backpedal in that way, but super glad that the pro FTC ad managed to be published as an ad. That's clearly trying to get marketing consensus from the greater public interest. Now, I think the deal is going to be fine, but I do find it somewhat funny that they would go about releasing a full page ad in that way. Separately, I'm trying to remember which quote box I put it in. I think it's quote 6. Here we go. We got all the dates coming up. So here's some important dates coming up in the case. January 18th, we got the original termination date where they have to pay the $2 billion fee, or maybe it's 2 million. I didn't count the zeros. Oh man, let me just look here really quick. Let me count the zeros on it. These come from over on Reset Era, where to 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no, it's $2 billion, right? But Microsoft is pretty confident that's going through. Late January, the EC statements of objections. In late January, early February, the CMA findings and remedies will be posted. February 3rd, the New Zealand decision will come through. April 11th, the final decision from EC. I believe that's the European Commission. April 18th is termination 2, where they would be up to $2.5 billion. So that's, 500 million more dollars. Or something like it. It's just such a large amount of money. I can't even comprehend it. On April 26th, the CMA final report and remedies come through. In May time, the SAMR decision in China, and July 18th would be the final extension for $3 billion. And I believe this is actually cutting off, and I had to adjust the font size because it was actually cutting off a few of the things. So July 18th, there's the final extension of $3 billion. August 2nd, FTC trial starts. In 2024, the decision from the FTC judge would be public, and that's when the FTC case would end. Now, if you've watched this far, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell to know when my content goes live. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Thank you so much to the members for joining the channel and helping the channel grow. I really do appreciate it very much. You can click that join button right down there if you want to become a member. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye for now, everybody.